Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue, like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with the blue little window and the blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and hisself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, 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 dabba dee dabba die. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die.
Hello everyone and welcome to Fat Guy Friday. Fat Guy Friday forever.
Forever?
The reboot.
The reboot. I like the reboot better than forever.
Hello everybody and welcome to Fat Guy Friday. I mean, we had to do this. I mean, it's been what? 5 or 6 years since we graduated?
It's actually been 20.
I need an eye cream. I suppose we should explain what exactly is Fat Guy Friday.
20 years ago, Mr. Mancini, who is now the principal, decided to give us
he
a
took
chance, I would say.
He took a real gamble. We cornered him at one of the events. I think it was the Sadie Hawkins dance, because we weren't dancing with anybody. And we went on a fairly long tangent of what kind of wacky nonsense we would do if we were in charge of Morning Update. And I believe he said the equivalent of what the kids say now, bet, and handed the show off to us. Just a real show of irresponsibility.
To Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles, regardless of all the hype, I give it a big thumbs down. So that's all for our movie corner.
Review.
We basically ripped off 90s Conan. Like, we just took basically everything that man did on late night and we stole it. And we did a cheaper version of it. We drove around the desk. We had wacky characters. We had green screen antics.
I feel like we owe Conan,
We owe that man dinner.
we owe him something.
At the very least. By
A
the way,
nice steak dinner.
it's been 20 years. We couldn't get some type of upgrade here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I was working with a budget here. All right. Let me see what I can do.
Good.
Is it better?
That's fantastic.
All right. There we go.
Of all of the goofy stuff that we did, all of the bits, all of the comedy routines that we did on the show, what was your favorite?
I'm gonna have to say, Who Killed Dave Evers? I mean, that was a bit that kept on giving. I mean, we did like 3 shows of it.
Dave, anything from you? Dave? What happened? The door's open. I can't figure this out. Can you?
It ended with one of the homerooms guessing, and
we thought we were going to give him lunch, but I don't.
No, we went in with Entenmann's wax chocolate donuts and handed them out like we were really doing a service to the community. We really felt strong about that.
Even then, it got the whole school involved. I mean, so many homerooms actually reached out and were trying to guess who actually killed me.
A lot of them thought it was me.
What was your favorite bit that we did?
My favorite was our Halloween episode.
Ah.
There, again, we ripped off Blair Witch Project. And there was no real linear story. We just determined it had to end with a very unfortunate close-up of this portion of my face and this beak, and it was just a rough day for the whole school to have to witness that.
Well, to Dave's family, and to my family, to everyone involved, I'm sorry. It's not directly my fault, but I guess kind of, feel bad.
It's all your fault.
Shut up! Happy Halloween, everybody.
And you can tell by the clip that we just showed, I mean, things haven't aged well, except obviously Mike and I.
Yeah, it's true. We age like cheese, not like milk.
So 20 years.
20 years.
20 years. I mean,
I
feel like...
believe they call that the copper anniversary.
Is it really the copper?
I don't know, I guessed.
Life has just been good, other than the fact that we're almost 40. I know. It's terrible to say, but I don't feel it. You know? Do you feel it?
You know, I feel as though saying I'm living the dream is just something that's cliched, but I truly am living the dream.
So you're not going to bring up, like, the elephant in the room?
No, David.
The lopsidedness of this whole show now.
No, we don't need to bring it up.
I mean, come on.
Okay, fine. I'm bald. I ain't got no hair.
I was going to say dramatic weight loss, but okay. That works too.
What? This whole thing? Nah, it's just the camera. You're sweet.
The camera makes me 20 pounds heavier.
Well, I don't have anything in here.
So 20 years.
20 years, the copper anniversary. I don't know if you know that.
You keep going back to the copper anniversary. I don't even think it's really the copper anniversary.
It is because I said it is, and that's how it becomes real.
I guess that's how he got his fiance.
That's also fair.
So, we, back in the day, had our thumb on the pulse of what was pop culture. We knew what was cool and what was in, what was hip.
What was groovy, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Now, I'm sure there are some folks out there, haters as the kids call them. Why bother rebooting Fat Guy Friday now? It's been 20 years, the copper anniversary.
But, I mean, come on. They're doing it all over the place.
Everybody else is.
Right? I mean, take Batman, for instance. Batman Begins came out in 2005.
Oh, but hold on. There's a new Batman coming out next year where Batman starts.
I mean, there's also, like, so many different Spider-Man movies now, too. I mean...
I think there is currently 48 different Spider-Men.
48.
I mean, then think about, we haven't even talked about all the TV shows that have been rebooted. Full House got Fuller House. Boy Meets World got Girl Meets World.
I mean, they also rebooted Beavis and Butthead.
That's true.
Back then, they were watching, MTV when MTV had music videos.
Now they were watching Jersey Shore. I mean, this is just, it's carved in the DNA.
We had to do this, so to speak, right?
Legally. And it was the only way they would let us back on Aquinas' campus.
But that's not the only reason why we're coming back. I mean, we're really doing this show because we have the Alumni Weekend coming up, September 10th through the 12th. You got a myriad of family fun activities. You got tours of Aquinas.
Sports games.
I almost forgot about that. There's also an adult-only reception that I hope to see all of you there. These two good-looking guys are going to be there.
Oh, I'm going to stay up late and have a glass of milk. Also, no autographs, please.
Come on, people. It's been 20 years. It's the copper anniversary. Huh. Look at that, Mike. You were right.
You're welcome.
Well, at this point, we would do a sign-off.
Did we have a sign-off?
Well, what was the sign-off?
I feel like it was biscuits and gravy, but that might be something else.
Probably.
Wait a minute. Let them pick our sign-off.
Yeah. Comment in the section below what our sign-off used to be from 2001.
There could be a box of waxy chocolate Entenmann's donuts in it for you, but there probably isn't going to be.
Thanks to everybody. Thanks, Mike, for showing up. I absolutely love seeing you, man. And this is a friendship of like almost 40 years, people. Like seriously, almost 40 years. And
even after all this time, we'd still... I don't know what it is, but we still got it.
Still got it. We'll see you later.
Dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die.